Everyone, how are you guys? I hope everyone is doing absolutely amazing. And guys, as I told you today, we'll be starting this revision series on JEE 2021, targeting that. So, guys, today we'll be discussing this amazing topic of quadratic equation. So, guys, in these sessions, I'll be taking few very important topics which has to be covered for your JEE. And guys, going forward, I'll be obviously taking many more topics related to your revision of your JEE, which will be obviously fetching you the maximum marks for JEE. So, guys, this is the first lecture today on this revision topic on quadratic equation. So, guys, before going forward, I would like to introduce myself. Abhinav Jha, take NID Nagpur, and I've got more than 4 years of teaching experience now. And I have mentored many top ranks in mains and advanced. Also, guys, I have obviously cracked JEE Mains and advanced in 2012, and I also hold a rank of 698 in GATE. Hi, Papi Reddy. Good evening. Good evening. Also, guys, Unacademy subscription is up for grabs. You can obviously, guys, take this from the like for your preparation of your JEE, because this is the thing which will give us at most confidence. And guys, we can interact with our educator. We can have live polls, leaderboard, test series analysis, live doubt clearing sessions. Everything will be unique on this platform. Moreover, guys, you will be able to learn this thing with your obviously guys amazing teachers. You can obviously guys learn from them on regular basis. You can obviously guys interact with them. You can choose your teachers because best of the country's faculty are there. No, Bobby Reddy, not that long. Okay, we'll be quickly revising the concepts and we'll be quickly going ahead with the questions. Okay. Also, guys, as I told you, this is a very easy way to install the app from the Play Stores, guys. Then you can go to the ITJ section. In the plus category, guys, you have to click on Get Subscription. As soon as you do that, you can use the code of AJ Live. Then, guys, you can pay. Okay, using a AJ Live code, guys, you can see here be getting the massive discounts on this platform. And after using the code of AJ Live, you can see here that the prices become 6,300 for a year. It will be costing you around 34.6 for a 2 years. It will be costing you 50.4. Okay, so if you're circumspect that whether I should take for a year or two, you can guys try it for a month and then you can definitely upgrade your plan. Okay, also guys, AJ Live code is the something which you have to use. As soon as you use the code of AJ Live, you can proceed to pay using EMI options available as well. So guys, do not forget to do that. Please use the code AJ Live for taking the guys. We are also now on the Telegram because here on this you will be getting the updates of the classes regularly, and that will be very beneficial for you guys preparing for JEE. Okay? So definitely guys, you can subscribe to this Telegram channel. Moreover, Abhinav SC is also the code which you can use for taking the plus subscription. Also, guys, you all know about Unacademy Combat. So here, this has already begun. Please update your app, and guys, definitely if you're downloading, download the latest version from the app. That will be very beneficial. Then, guys, you can continue with this Academy Combat. Guys, there you can obviously win lot of prizes and rewards which have to be won. Okay. Also, guys, you all know about that vision series that is coming up, and this is the first lecture on the revision series. This is very important on the revision series. Going ahead, guys, today we are obviously doing quadratic equations, guys, and going forward we'll be also doing complex numbers and many other topics like differentiation and also integration and everything, guys. Main topics will be concentrating first, and going ahead, guys, we'll be doing a lot of revision. Okay. Also, guys, YouTube classes are regularly going on at 5:30 p.m. This is my timing. And guys, definitely do not forget to miss out on any classes, guys. Very important sessions now as we are heading towards the day 2021. Also, guys, the class timings of my special classes is 7 p.m., which will be regularly from Wednesday to Sunday from next week. This week, obviously, it was not possible due to some health issues. But guys, definitely this thing also will be continuing forward. Also guys, AJ Live code, as soon as you use it, you will be getting these maximum discounts. Guys, you can join these two courses running at the moment. Differential calculus is something which has been obviously now this has been completed. Now I will be obviously going ahead with integral calculus, then vectors, then geometry. Everything will be covered for JEE 2021 in detail at 8:30 p.m. on this particular platform of Unacademy Plus. This is a crash course, guys. Everyone can join this for your obviously benefit. Guys, definitely do not forget to join any thing which you can do it. Also guys, definitely this is the detailed batch. Here everything will be taught in detail from A to Z. So please, if you are thinking that I have to study everything in detail, this is the batch for you guys. Currently I'm teaching graphs, sets, relations and functions, everything from the basics. Then we'll be doing trigonometry, algebra and coding section. Guys, definitely many things are up for grabs on the Plus platform. This is something which will suit each and every student. And guys, definitely regular DPP quizzes and a lot of interesting stuff are obviously on platform. So guys, I request everyone to definitely join this plus, and guys, you can use the code of AG Live as I told you. So guys, without wasting any time, let's begin this amazing session on revision of quadratic equation. So guys, obviously, why not? Let's start from the first basic important concept of that, cube roots of unity. So guys, as I told you, cube roots of unity play a really important role in your JEE. So guys, consider this. So guys, what is cube root of unity? Guys, let's suppose if you have z cube minus 1 is equals to 0 is a cubic. So if how to solve it, let's see how we can solve this cubic, guys. Very easy to solve this. So I'll solve it quickly for you guys. Z cube minus 1 is equals to 0. Can I write it as z cube minus 1 cube equals to 0? Yes. So we can also write it as a cube minus b cube equals to 0. So as soon as you factorize this, what we'll get? A minus b into a square plus b square plus ab. So from here you will get what? This into this is 0, right? So either this is 0 or this is 0. So what are we getting? We will be getting z is equals to 1 or z square plus z plus 1 equals to 0. So guys, what are we getting from here? Either z is equals to 1 or z is equals to what? Minus 1 plus minus under root b square minus 4ac on 2. So guys, from here we are getting actually three roots, right? Because a cubic will have three roots definitely. So what are we getting? Z is equals to 1, and also we are getting from here minus 1 by 2 plus root 3 iota by 2 or minus 1 by 2 minus root 3 iota by 2. So guys, this is nothing but called as omega, and this is called as omega square. Okay, so guys, for your information, this thing over here is called as omega, this thing is called as omega square. Why is this called as omega square? Because when you square this thing up, guys, let's suppose if your omega is what? Your omega is minus 1 by minus 1 plus root 3 iota by 2. When you square it up, what will get, guys? We'll get 4 and a minus b the whole square, iota square 1 minus 2 root iota. So it will be what? Minus 3. So it will be what? Minus 2 by, so can I say, guys, it will be what? Minus 1 by 2 minus root 3 iota by 2. Yes, because iota square is what, guys? Minus 1. Iota is square root of minus 1. So guys, please make sure that you remember this. Okay, so this gives you guys the omega square value. So comparatively, guys, this is omega square, but in books you will never find it written. If you look at any legit book, they don't write this is omega. Actually what happens is you can take this also as omega. If you consider this as omega, this will be its square. If you consider this as omega, this will be its square. So actually both are squares of each other. Okay, so that's the reason why, guys, we can see here that these are the roots omega and omega respectively. Now one important thing also here is that if you add all these three roots, you will be getting 0, right? Obviously yes. And if you add 1 then omega square, you will be definitely getting 0. Just add it, add all these. So guys, what will happen? Root 3 iota by 2, root 3 iota by 2 will cancel. 1 minus half will cancel out, and then you will get 0. Also guys, omega is a root, cube root of unity. So its cube will be 1, right? No doubt about it, right? Isn't it? Because guys, z cube is 1, right? So what is the root? 1 omega omega square. So when you put it in this equation, you will be getting 1 only. Got it? That's the reason why, guys, omega cube will be 1. Now, similarly, guys, we say omega power 3n is 1. Just like we can say iota power 4n is 1. How? Because iota power 4 power n we can write, right? Iota power 4 is always 1, 1 power n is 1. Similarly, guys, omega cube is 1, 1 power anything will be 1, right? Omega omega power 3n plus 1 is omega. So guys, what we can say is that omega power 3n plus 1. We can write omega power 3n into omega power 1, right? This is 1, so 1 into omega will be omega. Okay. Similarly, omega power 3n plus 2 will be omega square. And guys, if you add it, as this is 1, again, if you add all these three things, you will be getting 0. 1 plus omega plus square is that. Clear, everyone? So any three consecutive powers of omega, if you add, you will be getting just like any consecutive four powers of iota is 0. Now, guys, yes, next is nature of roots. Now, guys, I'll just try to just clear that myth of many of the students who also have that discriminant greater than 0 means real roots. Okay, so guys, let's clear that today. So guys, let's suppose if I have an equation like this, square, and obviously I have my, let's suppose, plus iota x minus 2, okay, equals to 0. So this is my quadratic equation, right, guys? Ax square plus bx plus, okay. So guys, if you look at this carefully, what will be my quadratic equation? So guys, if you look at this is the quadratic equation. So what is the discriminant? Let's calculate b square. That will be what? Iota square b square minus 4ac, 4 into minus. What is that coming out to be? Iota square is minus 1, and then we have minus 4. So 1 minus 1 plus 8 is coming as 7. And the discriminant is greater than 0 or not? Yes, it is. But what is the roots? If you look at the roots in this scenario, what are we getting? X equals to minus iota plus minus under root b by 2a. Guys, we are getting imaginary, or we can say we are getting complex roots. Understood? So what are we getting? X equals to minus iota by 2 plus root 7 by 2. And 1 we are getting minus iota by 2 minus root 7 by 2. Isn't it, everyone? Got it? Yes. So guys, again, see here, what is the impactful thing which I have discussed here? Discriminant greater than 0 also, but still we are getting non-real roots. We are getting what? Unreal roots. Unreal roots. Okay, so guys, that's the reason what I'm trying to say here is that it is possible that the discriminant is greater than 0, but roots are unreal. So that's the reason why, guys, you have to understand one thing is that this concept is only valid when A, B, C are real. Are you getting my point? A, B, C have to be real, then only this concept will be valid. Clear? Otherwise, you might have different types of roots. Understood? Great. So guys, it should be ABC. Here what was happening was A was real, B was unreal. Isn't it? B was iota. That's the reason why this concept does not hold true for this. Okay. So this is possible when we'll have real and distinct roots when A, B, C are real. If A, B, C are unreal, then you cannot comment on anything. Hello Sujit. Okay. Is the concept clear, guys? Any doubt, please ask. And then if discriminant is 0, then we have real and equal roots. And if discriminant is less than 0, then we'll have unreal roots. Okay, yeah, that I'll be covering with the help of questions, guys, don't worry. Okay, so guys, also here what you have to understand is that, let's suppose if I have got alpha plus minus iota beta, right? Alpha plus minus iota beta, how's that scenario coming up? So guys, let's suppose if I've got any equation, let's suppose that was x square plus x plus 1 equals to 0. What are the roots coming out as? That is coming as minus 1 by 2 plus root 3 iota by 2. And then we have what? Minus 1 by 2 minus root 3 iota by 2. Isn't it? Okay. So what will happen, guys, if this is what we have is, let's suppose if we have this as a plus iota b, this is coming as what? This is what? A minus iota b. Isn't it, guys? So this is alpha plus iota beta kind of thing. This will be alpha minus iota beta. So both are what? Conjugates of each other. Both are what? Both are what? Conjugates of each other. Okay. So guys, if this is a plus iota b, this will be a minus iota b. Clear? That might happen, ARJ. At the moment, there is no confirmation regarding that. Please be you have to keep the target that you're finishing the syllabus by December. That should be your target. Okay. So guys, that is what we have. Both are conjugates of each other. But guys, again, the same thing I am repeating again and again. Let's suppose if your equation is this one. Okay, let's suppose your equations are this one. Let's suppose iota x square plus iota x, okay, equals to 0. So what will happen? You look at this one. What are the roots, guys? If you take a look at this one, x plus iota to 0. What are we getting, guys? X is equals to 0 and x equals to minus iota. Isn't it? ARJ, are you in 10th grade? Are you in 10th grade? So guys, see here, what is this? We are getting one as 0, one as minus iota. So they are not conjugates of each other, are they? No, they are not. One is real, one is unreal. That is happening because we have a imaginary coefficient. So guys, all these concepts will be based when only when we have A, B, C belonging to real number categories. That's it. That is very, very important, that all these three should be what? Under real number categories. Fine. Okay, now one important thing which you have to understand is, guys, we have to understand one interesting concept is, let's suppose we have unreal real roots also. So guys, what will happen? Let's suppose if we have x square plus, let's suppose we have 2x plus 5. Okay, one second, let's take one. Okay, so guys, let's suppose we have this equation. So what are we getting, guys? Here if you look at this, x will be equal to what? Minus 3 plus minus under root b square minus 4ac. So 9 minus 4 by 2. So what are we getting, guys? X equals to minus 3 plus minus root 5 by 2. Here also what we are getting it, guys. So discriminant is greater than 0, we'll definitely have real roots. Okay. So what will happen is, this will be what? X equals to minus 3 by 2 plus root 5 by 2 and minus 3 by 2 minus root 5 by 2. So this is, guys, a plus root b kind of thing, and this a minus root b. So guys, whenever we have discriminant greater than 0 and ABC are real case, so guys, obviously here what should happen is ABC should be belonging to rational numbers. Then only you will get one root as what? A plus root b, and another will be a minus root b. Both should be what? All these three things should be belonging to rational numbers. So guys, why is this concept correct? Because see here, guys, let's suppose if I have got this case, let's suppose x square plus root 2x. Will you get that? Let's see, equal to 0. What are the roots? If you take x common, x plus root 2 equals to 0, we'll get x equals to 0 or x equals to minus root 2, isn't it? Yes. So guys, are they conjugates? No. What is the conjugate of minus root 2? It's root 2. Isn't it, everyone? Yes. So they are not conjugate. Please, very, very interesting points I'm discussing today. They are not conjugates. Why? Because the coefficients are what? Not rational. Coefficient is irrational. Are you getting my point? Root 2 does not belong to rational numbers. It is an irrational number. If this would have been a rational number set, then we would have got that. They are conjugates of each. Understood? Clear, everyone? So if A is 1 A plus root B, then another will be A minus root. Understood, everyone? Very interesting concept. We have to understand. Okay, great. Now, guys, let's look at into one important thing is that transformed equations. Guys, we'll be doing a lot of problems. Daksh, you didn't understand? You didn't understand the concept? See, I'm repeating this concept. See, guys, if any quadratic you take, if discriminant is greater than 0, if one rational root is there, let's suppose if I take one equation like this, as I told you that, we have x square plus 3x plus 1. So if you have this thing, what are we getting? One root. If one root is a plus root 1, 2 plus root 3, the other root has to be 2 minus root 3. So here, what is the root coming as? So guys, if as we say that a, b, c are what? All are rational numbers. What are these? Rational. They are what? Rational. Then only we will have it. Here, a, b, c are rational, isn't it, Daksh? Okay, so can you calculate the roots? What are the roots? Tell me. Discriminant. See, guys, discriminant, if let's suppose, so I'll explain it with a very basic concept. Let's suppose our ABC are rational and we have discriminant this one as, let's suppose, square plus 3x. Okay, 3x plus 2, let's take equal to 0. Guys, what is the discriminant coming as? Discriminant b square minus, it's a perfect square. A perfect square, isn't it? Discriminant is a perfect square. Then no issues. Then there is no issue. What will be your x? Minus 3 plus minus root d, 1 by 2. So what are we getting, guys? We are getting roots as x equals to minus 2 or minus 1, isn't it? We are getting what? Minus 3 plus minus this by 2. Yes. So we are getting x equals to minus 2. Then we have no issues. Both are what? These are what? Obviously, guys, rational numbers, the roots will also be rational. If discriminant is a perfect square, rational. Both the roots are what, guys? Rational. Right? But let's suppose if the discriminant is not a perfect square. So I'm talking about this case when D is not a perfect square. Then what will happen? Perfect square. Perfect square. It's not a perfect square. So what will happen? Let's take an example. X square plus 3x plus 1 equals to 0. So what will happen in this scenario? Tell me, Daksh. You'll have what? X equals to what? Minus 3 plus minus under root b square minus 4 by 2, right? That's what I'm saying. We are getting what? X equals to minus 3 plus root 5 by 2, and we are getting minus 3 minus root 5 by 2. Aren't they conjugates of each other? Ninth grade standard concept. Conjugate. Right? We can say this is what? A plus root b, and this is what? A minus root b, isn't it? So that they are what? Conjugates of each other, isn't it? Yes. So guys, that's the reason why I'm saying A, B, C should be, if A, B, C are rational and D is not perfect square, so we will be getting these roots. Understood now? One will be what? Both the roots will be what? Conjugate. Both will be what? Conjugates. But this is very, very important. ABC has to be rational. Got it now? Daksh, did you get the concept? But guys, here one condition is there, what I told you. See, if we have, let's suppose, x square plus root 2x equal to 0, then it won't be possible. See, a discriminant is not a perfect square if you look into it. And the roots will be what, guys? Not conjugate of each other. Why? Because root 2 is not a rational number. Understood? So guys, ABC must be, all ABC must be rational. Then only that concept will be holding. Okay, hello guys. Now let's look into this major concept which I have talked about. That is transformation of root. So guys, this is a very important concept. So guys, what happens is, let's suppose if we have to discuss the transformation of the equation. So guys, let's suppose if we have a equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 and its roots are alpha beta. Okay, let's suppose this equation's roots are what? Alpha comma beta. Okay, now we have to write down the equations whose roots are minus alpha and minus beta. So how do we do that? Guys, you will say, sir, we will calculate the roots, then we'll multiply with that -1, and then we will obviously form the quadratic equation using that. But that will be very lengthy and sometimes very complicated also, guys. We cannot find the roots always. That's the reason why we have to study the transformed equation. Now, what is that? See, guys, if alpha, beta are the roots of this equation, we can definitely say that, guys, f of alpha will be 0. Isn't it? Can we say that? F of alpha will be 0, so as f of beta will be 0, right? Because when you put here alpha, you will be getting 0 because that's the root. When you put here beta, you will be getting 0, that's the root. Now guys, we want an equation whose roots are minus alpha minus beta. So what I do in that scenario is, I will take an equation like f of, because here it was what, f of x equals to 0, right? I am saying that the equation will be f of minus x equals to 0. Why? Because guys, as I put here in place of alpha x minus alpha, won't this thing will come up? Yes. Think like this thing is the reality. Okay, this thing is the reality. You have to think what? That this thing over here is the reality. This is the reality. The reality has to be achieved. Okay, so guys, I think so many of you will be confused. So I'll just show you this thing. Very interesting, very important. See, how do we do it? Let's suppose I was saying that, see guys, alpha, beta are the roots of what? Ax square plus bx plus c. Okay? So guys, equal to 0. So what we will get is, let's suppose if you put alpha and beta, that means I'm saying that a alpha square plus b beta plus c is equal to 0. Now, this is given already. Now I want an equation whose roots are minus alpha minus beta. That I'm saying is this is, let's suppose, f of x. I'm saying that will be f of minus x equals to 0. How? I'm saying that in place of x you have to keep minus x. So I'm saying it is a of minus x whole square plus b of minus x plus, that will be ax square plus b of minus b of x minus b of x plus c. Now let's put here minus alpha. What are we getting, guys? Tell me. Let's put here minus alpha. So guys, when you put here minus alpha, what you will get? A minus alpha square minus of minus alpha will be what, guys? Plus b alpha plus c. Isn't it? What are we getting? That will be 0 only now. We will be getting a alpha square plus b alpha plus c equal to 0, right everyone? Yes, that's what we got it. That's correct. So guys, what is this minus doing? Because guys, see, very easy to understand. F of x equals to 0 is the original equation. We know that f of alpha is 0, right? So we have to reach there again. So how do we reach there again, guys? Just by replacing this x by minus alpha. So minus minus will become plus and back to the reality. We have to reach the reality again and again. That's the reason why, guys, I'm saying here we have to put here minus of alpha. Got it? So as you can see over here in this equation, that new roots of if minus alpha minus beta, so the new quadratic equation is f of minus alpha equals to 0. Great. Okay. Now guys, what about 1 by alpha, 1 by beta? Whose roots will be 1 by alpha and 1 by beta? So guys, what kind of equation will I have? Let's see. So guys, if I want 1 by alpha, 1 by beta, so guys, I'll take 1 by x, isn't it? Because you put here equal to 0, because if you put here 1 by alpha, happen guys, f of 1 by alpha will what back with f of alpha, and that will be back to the reality. Understood? So guys, whose root will be this one? 1 by alpha and 1 by beta, f of 1 by x. Similarly guys, k alpha k beta, you have to put f of x by k, because as soon as you keep here kx in place of x, you put here kx k alpha, guys, k will cancel, we'll get f of alpha, right? Back to the reality. We have to reach back the reality. Understood? Similarly, alpha by k, so we'll have kx, then k and k will cancel, we'll get back f of the reality, right? Okay, great. Now guys, let's suppose if we have f of alpha plus, let's suppose we want alpha plus k and beta plus k. So guys, I will take something like f of x minus k, because if I put x as alpha plus k, k will cancel, isn't it? That's the reason why, guys, when we have alpha plus k, we want alpha minus k. And when we have b alpha minus k as the root, when we want alpha minus k as the root and beta minus k as the root, our equation will be f of x plus k, because then you will put alpha minus k, k will cancel, and we'll get f of alpha equals back to the reality. When we have plus, we need minus. When we have minus, we need plus. Understood? F of alpha square will be obviously root x, because root will cancel out. And guys, we will get the same thing again. Similarly, alpha cube, beta cube, you need cube root of x. So I guess everyone is getting the point here. Very easy to get this thing, right? Great. Now, guys, it's a very easy one to get the equation and the common root condition, guys. It's a very easy thing, guys. Let's suppose if we have two equations, quadratic equations, a1x square plus b1x plus c1 equals to 0, and a2x b2x b2 equals to 0. Obviously, guys, where this thing should not be 0. Okay, all know why, because when you solve it, this will be the denominator and you should not get that as. So guys, it's very easy to get the common root here. How? We can obviously cross multiply this equation by, first equation you multiply by a2, and this equation you multiply by a1. Now when you subtract them, you will be getting these results, which I have already discussed in general class. You guys, but no need to remember, guys, whenever we have been given this kind of equations, we have to definitely, guys, try to eliminate the higher degree term, and from there you can get the value of the root easily, isn't it? So it's just elimination. Okay, I can show you that. It's a very easy method, guys. Let's suppose I have something like this. What I'm saying is a1x square plus 1x plus c1 equals to 0. One equation is, let's suppose, a2x square plus b plus c2 equals to. So what we will do is we'll multiply this equation by a2. So a2, if you multiply, what are we getting, guys? a1 a2x square plus b1 a2x plus c1 a2. And if you multiply this equation by a1, you will get a1 a2x square plus a1 b2x plus a1 c2 equals to 0. Now you subtract these two equations. As soon as you subtract them, these two will cancel out. And what are we getting, guys? This and this will cancel out. We'll get x into a1 b2 minus b1 a2. Good. Plus a1 c2 minus c1 a2. Understood? And that will go this side, and then you can divide and get the x. Understood? So that's what I was talking about, guys. It's not a difficult task to get this root, common root. You can get it easily. This is how we actually do it. Now, the important thing is two common roots. So guys, let's suppose this was only one common root case. Now let's suppose if we have two common roots. So let's suppose if you have two common roots. So let's suppose if I have out a1x square plus b1x plus c1 equals to 0. And let's suppose another equation is, let's suppose a2x square plus b2x plus c2 equals to 0. Now guys, when we have both the common roots, that means the equations are only same, right? Quadratic, and both the roots you are saying is common. So it's very easy to understand that, let's suppose guys, one equation is, let's suppose x square plus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. And let's suppose one we have 2x square plus 10x plus 12 equals to, when you solve both you will be getting 2 and 3 na. So what is the basic thing in this one? You cannot say 1 equal to 2 and 5 equal to 10 and 6 equals to 12, right? We cannot say that, right? We cannot say a1 equal to a2, b1 equal. That's a wrong actually, because their coefficients might be of a different category altogether. So what we say is that the ratio is common. We say that a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 to c1 by, is what we actually say in that scenario. Okay, fine guys, I hope you guys understood. Now guys, a few concepts we'll be obviously discussing with the help of the questions. Let's go and do some questions. Very beneficial. Yeah, let's discuss few important questions. So here, if this, so what is the question here? They have given us some of the roots of this quadratic equation and the value of k. So come on guys, try it out quickly. Come on. Come on. So guys, let's suppose if I've taken the coefficients of x square, what am I getting? Getting 5 plus 4k, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, then what are we getting as the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x is coming as minus 4 minus 2k, right? Minus 4 minus 2k. And then guys, what is the constant? Constant is 2 minus k, isn't it? So let's write down this in terms of a general quadratic. Ax square plus bx plus c 0. Now guys, what we want is the sum of the roots is given as 6. So then the value of k, sum of the roots is what? Alpha plus beta, which is what going to be minus b by a, right? This is my a, b, c respectively. This is my a by b, this is my c. Na? So can I say it will be minus b? B is what? Minus 4 minus 2k by a, that is 5 plus 4k. And now that is what they have given. So can I say from here we have been given minus of that will be what? If you just multiply with that, we will be getting what? 4 plus 2k by 5 plus 4k, isn't it? Minus is equals to 6. This is given as 6. So we need the value of k. So guys, cross multiply. What are we getting? 4 plus 2k equals to 30 plus 24k. Right? 30 plus 24k. Will come this side. We are getting what? Minus 26 equals to 22k. K is coming as what guys? Minus 26 by 22. We are getting what? Minus 13 by 11. That's it. Simple. Minus 13 by 11 is the answer. Got it? Great. So guys, that's what. First of all, you have to understand that you need this thing in a proper order. You have to get it in terms of ax square plus bx plus c kind of thing. Chalo, great Vivek. Next. This is a simple one. I guess everyone can do it. Come on, guys. Alpha, beta are the roots of this equation. Alpha power 5 plus beta power 5. Asking. Alpha power 5 plus beta power 5. Come on. Oh, this is not that difficult. It's a very easy question, guys. Come on. You can get the roots only. Can we get the roots? Yes. Square plus 3x plus 2. X, if you solve it, what will be getting, guys? You will factorize this as x plus 2 into x plus 1. Equal to 0, we are getting what? X equals to minus 2 and minus 1. Alpha is minus 2. Beta is minus 1. Simple. We'll get minus 2 power 5 plus minus 1 power 5, right? That will be what? Minus 32 and minus 1. That is minus 33. Simple. It was no brainer actually. We simply, yeah, should have simply put up the values and we'll be getting this. Next. Yes. Okay, guys. Next, this one. So we have been given that two numbers AM is 9 and GM is 4. So we need to get the quadratic equation whose roots these numbers are the roots of the quadratic equation. Which one? You have to get the roots of the quadratic equation. These are the roots of which quadratic equation? We also know that, guys, if you know the alpha beta are the roots of quadratic equation. In the form the quadratic by minus of alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta equal to 0, isn't it? This is how we form it, right? Because sum of the roots is alpha plus beta and product of the roots is prime to beta, that is by a. That we can do it easily. Okay, Abhinav has got it. Great. So guys, arithmetic mean means what? Average. Arithmetic mean means what? Average, right? So can I say that is what? A plus, let's suppose the numbers are a plus b. By 2 is 9. So geometric mean is root ab. That is given as 4. So a plus b will be what? 18. AB will be how much? 16, right? A plus b will be 18. AB will be what? 16. So let's put it over here. That's what you will get. है ना? Square minus x plus alpha beta, that is 6. Right? If 4 minus I root 3 is a quadratic equation, the real coefficients. With real coefficients, see guys, they have mentioned that concept. Real coefficients. And the equation is 1. Come on. Yes, this is a new timing, that's why. Come on, guys, everyone watching, please hit a like, share it with your friends. Very, very important. Yes, very nice. Very nice, Papi Reddy. So, guys, if 4 plus I root 3 is a root, then I told you guys they occur in conjugate pairs because real coefficients is there. Na? So 4 plus I root 3 will also be the root. So what will be alpha plus beta, sum of the roots will be 8. What will be alpha beta, product of them? Can I say it will be 16 minus I square into 3, right? Product a square minus b square. Minus plus will be 3, that will be 19. The equation will become x square minus alpha plus beta x minus 8x plus alpha beta, that is 19, equals 0. That B is the correct one. Great. Come on. Let's see how many of you can do this one. X is real, then the maximum value of the expression 5 plus 4x minus 4x square. So guys, we all know this particular case, right? So I'll just brief the guys. You guys can try it out, and then I'll obviously explain the concept. See guys, let's suppose if our quadratic equation is y is equals to ax. So if you look at this one, if you take the a common, I'm just trying to complete the whole square. As one student told me, the b by ax. So what happens is guys, if you look at this one, this is nothing but what, b by a, right? So this is guys, it is the middle term, right? So this is nothing but going to be some completing the whole square. This will be your 2ab kind of thing. So can I say this will be x plus b by 2a the whole square? So you have to subtract b square by 4a square, isn't it? Then only you will be getting these two cases, because a square plus b square plus 2ab and then plus c by a, right? So now what will happen is we'll be getting x plus b by 2a the, and if you take this common 4a square, we're getting minus b square, and then you take the minus common, so minus also will come here, minus 4ac, right? Now when you multiply this a inside, what are we getting? Here we are getting y is a x plus b by 2a the whole square minus this is d by 4a, isn't it? Because a will cancel, one of the a will cancel. Actually we are getting what? We are getting y to that side plus d by 4a, y plus d by 4a equals to a x plus b by 2a the whole square. Now guys, it's a very basic concept that, let's suppose if we have a quadratic equation y is equals to x square, the graph is like this, isn't it? Now let's suppose if I shift the graph 1 unit to the right and 2 units to the up. So we can say that if somebody asks you the graph of y minus 2 equals to x minus 1 whole square. Okay, guys, what will happen is, and obviously x is 1 and y is 2, right? So this will be the graph, right? It has shifted, the vertex has been shifted to 1 comma 2, isn't it? Because we have subtracted 1 from x and 2 from this y, so that will lift up 1 units. Similarly here we are adding y, so this will be guys a parabola y. This will be what, we don't know where the vertex would be, but wherever it would be, the vertex coordinate will be what is subtracted, that is the vertex. Guys, the parabola can be like this, it can be downward depending upon a. Now if a is greater than 0, it will be upward facing. If a is less than 0, it will be downward facing. Okay, The vertex comes out to be minus b by 2a, comma, minus d by 4b. That's how we actually do it. Isn't it? Shifting of graph concept. So guys, similarly here they are asking the minimum value, maximum value. Obviously, if it is a downward facing parabola, you'll be getting the maximum value. If it is an upward facing parabola, you'll be getting the minimum value. Isn't it? Downward facing parabola will have the minimum, and upward facing parabola will always have, sorry, the downward will have maximum and the upward will have the minimum value. So let's see how we can do this. We can write this as minus 4x square plus x plus, it's a, this is a. So what is it coming as, guys? Discriminant b square, that will be what? 16 b square be 4 into 5. How much are we getting? We're getting what? 16 5s are 80, 96. Discriminant is coming as 96. We know that the least value is what? Minus d by 4a. Maximum value will be what? Here in this case, minus d by 4a. What is minus d by 4a? Calculate. Minus of 96 by 4a. 4 into minus 4. What is that? 96 minus minus plus 96 by 16, that is coming as 6. 6 is the least. That will be the answer. Clear, everyone? Understood? That's how we actually calculate it. The vertex is important for this kind of parabolas. We can use has the least value, maximum value at which x equals a. A is what? So now they are asking the x value. Yes, definitely. That's easily you can get it. How you will get it? If you differentiate, you will get the x value. Then you will put it in back in the question. Then you will be getting the y value. Correct. But first you will be getting the x. Then you have to put it back. You will be getting the y value. Vivek, you can solve Singage now. Please proceed with Singage. Okay, very very good book for your JEE preparation. Whatever topic you are feeling confident best at, start solving this. Okay, and then simultaneously in that you can do the PYQs. Will be the most important thing. And please follow the revision series here on this JEE. Happy ready, that's the thing. They are not asking you the height, maximum value at which x they are asking. What I told you, any parabolas, this is the x coordinate, minus b by 2a, comma minus d by 4a, right? They are asking this value, minus b by 2a, at which x you are getting that. They're not asking you the height. They're just asking you this length. This is what they're asking. Yes, Vivek, correct. So here this will be what? Minus 5x square plus 2x minus 7. So what is it, guys? Minus b. B is what? 2 minus b by 2a. 2a is what? Minus 5. 2 to cancel, it's coming as 1 by 5. That's it. A, B is the correct answer. Great. Okay, guys, so this is from obviously question from transformations. So we have alpha plus beta, the root of this equation. Alpha beta is the root of the given equation, and they have given alpha plus h, beta plus h is the root of this equation. H is equal to what? That's what, Vivek, you have to be smart. You have to pick up the questions of different variety. Okay, start solving from level 3 onwards. That'll be better. And pick up, don't solve the same type of question. Okay, you are writing 2021, so I would suggest to solve first PYQs. Just go and solve PYQ. That's it. Be more than sufficient. Okay, if you are solving to, if you are preparing for 21, more than sufficient if you start solving the PYQs. Very good, Papi, ready. So guys, as I told you, this is the transformation of roots question. Alpha plus h and beta plus h, right? So what we will do, we all know that the transformation will be what x, f of x minus h, right? So this will be the transformed equation, this one. So we can say that it will be what, if this is, let's suppose f of x equals to 0. If f of x equals to 0 is x square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So f of x minus h will be transformed equation x minus h whole square times of x minus h, right? If you open it up, you will be getting x square minus hx minus 2hx plus h square plus bx minus 0, isn't it? Yeah, limits is a very challenging chapter in general. Okay, if you have any conceptual doubts, you can obviously see this lectures over here on this platform. So x square, if you take x common, you will be getting what, guys? B minus 2h, and then rest will be constant, x h equals to 0. And you can compare this equation with what, everyone? X square plus qx plus r equals. These two are same equations, so actually the ratio should be same. As here we have 1 and 1 respectively. This also should be same then, right? So what are we getting? You will be getting by comparing this one. Q is equals to minus. So what they are asking in this question, h. We can say that will be b minus q, where h will be what, half of b. Simple. Okay, so that's the correct answer. Option correct answer. The value of lambda, in order that the equations have a common root. So you want to find the value of lambda. Come on, let's see. Come on, everyone. The value of lambda for which the quadratic equations have a common root. Will have a common root. So what is the trick I told you? What is the trick I told you? I told you to get, guys, everything in the same form, right? 8 lambda x plus 3. If you multiply this equation throughout by 2, what you'll get? 4x square plus 10 lambda plus 6, 4. I multiplied this equation by 2, right? So that these two are in the same order. Now, guys, let's subtract it. Okay, we need the common root, isn't it? When you subtract this, what are we getting? When you subtract these two equations, what we will be getting? This minus this you do. You will be getting what? 2 lambda x 1 equals to 0. You will be getting x is equals to minus 1 by 2 lambda. It. So now you need to put this value of x in any equation. Let's put it in this first equation. So it will be what? This one x square plus 5 lambda x plus 2. X square plus 5 lambda x. Right, this is the quadratic. Let's put it in this one. X is equals to minus 1 by 2 lambda equals to. So HCV solving right now will be very lengthy for you. So best is, first I'm just telling you in general to solve in PYQs. That will be better. Okay? Better you do it that way. So guys, let's put it over here in this equation. When you put it over here, are we getting 2 into this one where 1 by 4 5 lambda x 1 by 2 lambda plus 2, right? So what are we are getting, guys? Lambda lambda cancels. We're getting what? 1 by 2 lambda square. The minus 5 by 2 plus 2, it will be minus half equals to 0. 1 by 2 lambda square half. Come on. We're getting lambda square equals easy. Right. That's the way, guys, we can solve these questions easily. No need to mug up those huge formulas. I told you that in the beginning, that is not required at all. Okay. These are the formulas which we don't have to really mug up. Without that also we can easily solve and get the answer. So guys, I'm requesting again and I'm telling you all, please don't mug up those formulas, not required at all. Right. Come on guys. The largest negative integer for which this inequality holds true. I think so. This is a wavy curve question, guys, and in this you will be getting a lot of questions based on inequality also. So I'm going to cover everything. Don't worry about that. So guys, let's put up the values. We'll put up 1, sorry, 1, 2, 4, and 5. Right? This is how we do it, guys. We'll put up the critical points. When this will be 0 at 4, this will be 0 at 2, 0 at 1, 0 at 5. Right? So now what we will do is we'll put up the values and then we'll draw the wavy curve. Plus, plus, minus, plus, minus. Okay. So guys, as you can compare here, you can very well see that for greater than 0, so what is the x value? This region, 2 to 4, this region. So your x should be belonging to minus infinity to 1 and 2 to 4 and 5 to infinity. Right? Yes. In this we can very well see that the greatest negative integer, first of all it has to be greatest, largest, and also negative integer. So first negative integer will be -1, and that is the greatest. Isn't it, everyone? What is the largest negative integer? -1. That is satisfying. That is the answer. Simple. Isn't it? -1 will be the greatest integer, which will be right in this region only, na? Yes, that's satisfying. So -1 is the greatest negative integer, everyone. Okay? Everyone watching, please hit a like. That will be very, very beneficial and good for us. We are obviously working hard day in day out for you. Vivek understood now. -1 will be correct. That's the greatest negative integer which is on. Try this one out, everyone. Very simple question again. Come on, everyone. For inequality again. Okay, how many of you can do this? Hi, Jashan. How are you? Hi, Osho. Great, great. Yeah, I'm fine now. Basically, a little bit. So, guys, mod x -1 is less than or equal to 3. All of you must be knowing that. Let's suppose if somebody says mod of t is less than a, say that t is between a and -a, right? And if somebody says mod of t is more than a, then what we say? We say that either t is greater than a or t is less than -a. Hai na? That's what the condition is. Whenever we say mod of any number is more than a particular number, so that number might be more than that number, or it might be less than -1. Hai na? So here, what is this first case? First case is what? Mod of x minus 1 less than or equal to 3. So we can say that x minus 1 will be what? Between 3 and -3. Now you can add 1 both sides. As soon as you add 1 both sides, what are you getting? Between and -2. Got it? X is between 4 and -2. Next. For this case, what will happen? Next is what? Mod of x minus 1 is what? More than 1. Mod of x minus 1 is more than or 1. Let's see. So guys, this will tell us what? Either x minus 1 is what? More than 1, or x minus 1 is what? Less than -1. Right? That's what can happen, right? So from here, what you'll get? X is more than 0 when you add 2, x is more than 2, or here what you get? X is less than or equal to 0. So here you will get this answer. So let's plot both the answers on the number line and take the common region, because we want this and this both to be satisfied. First of all, let's plot the critical points. We have -2, 0, 2, right? Let's plot the critical points. So what will happen? We'll be plotting -2, 2, 0, and 4, right? Okay. Now, guys, first case is saying us what? First case is saying that the x is between -2 and 4. Between -2 and 4, that means this region. And second case is saying what? Less than or equal to 2. Greater than or equal to 2 or less than 0, right? Isn't it, everyone? X is more than 2. Second, mod of x minus 1 is more than or 1, right? That was the case, everyone. Understood? Yes. Okay. Let me check once again. Okay. So this will be what? Less than 0 or more than 2, right? Uh, Guys, what is this coming out to be? Tell me. So what is this common region giving us, guys? Hmm. Is in this one parallel region, right? This is coming as I think so. Here, this will be parallel to this only, right? Both are parallel. So what is the common region coming out to be, everyone? What is the common region coming out to be? Tell me, guys. Okay, one second. I just made the mistake in nomenclature like that. Then you might get. Huh. So here, what we are getting? This is 0. This is 2. Ah, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So this is giving us what, guys? This region, and this is greater than. Now it's correct. Yeah. Sorry. My mistake. Now, guys, simple it isn't it? So you have to shade the common region. So what are we getting? So we are getting x belongs to minus 0 union 2 to 4. That's the answer, guys. Understood, everyone? Uh, Basically from Bihar, settled in Delhi, nothing peace. Okay, guys, everyone watching, please hit a like. That will be very encouraging for our team day in day out. Okay, got it, guys. That's the answer. Option C is correct. I hope you everyone understood. Okay, option C is correct. Minus 2 to 0 union 2 to one. Good question. Let's see how many of you can do this one. Okay, guys. Request everyone, please hit a like, guys. That will be very encouraging. Team who are working day in day out for you guys. Correct answer. Hit this one. Very good question one. Come on, everyone. It has all roots are equal, one real, two imaginary, three real roots, no real roots. These kind of questions, guys, we get a lot in JEE nowadays. Asking a lot of number of these days in JEE. See, what's the concept? The concept is from here. See, guys, what we do is sometimes, let's suppose if my f of x is there, okay? If let's suppose if f of x is throughout increasing or decreasing, let's suppose. If it is, let's suppose, increasing curve, can I say, guys, it will cut the x-axis only once? X is if f of x is increasing throughout. Very good, Jashan is correct. How can A, B, C satisfy? No, right? If when you put x as A, this will be 0, but these two won't be 0. When you put B, this middle will be 0, but the others can't be 0, right? So, guys, when the curve is thoroughly increasing, the curve is monotonically increasing. Okay, here what we say is it is an increasing curve. Guys, what will happen? It will cut the x-axis only once. So only one real root, and two will be what? Others will be imaginary, right? So here this will have one real, rest imaginary, isn't it? Yes. Similarly, guys, if the curve is decreasing throughout, what will happen in that scenario? the curve is throughout decreasing, then also same concept. So it will cut the x-axis only once. Again one, so here what we say, decreasing curve. What we'll say, it will have one real, rest imaginary. So how do you check whether the curve is increasing or decreasing or not? Here what do we say? I think so everyone has studied basic of increasing decreasing. Here what we'll say, guys, every time if you draw the tangent, that will be positive, right? Everywhere you draw the tangent, that will be what? Acute angle, acute angle, acute angle, acute angle. Can I say, guys, f dash of x is greater than 0? Here also, here what you'll say for decreasing curve, it's obtuse angle, right? It's making what? This what? Obtuse. We will say f dash of x less than 0 for all x. You should get this also for all x, every x, throughout its journey it should be greater than 0. Then we'll say it's an increasing curve. So guys, if you differentiate this f dash of x, let's call it as f of x. To differentiate it, what are we getting? We'll be getting 3x minus a ka whole square plus 3x minus b ka whole square, 3x minus c ka whole square. Can I say this will be always greater than 0? Yes. No matter what x you put, all are whole squares. Add 3 whole squares, it will be always greater than 0. No one can make it 0 also, in fact. Can you make it 0? No, because a, b, c are distinct. A, b, c are distinct numbers. Not at one time, you cannot make all 0, right? So guys, we can say that this is throughout greater than 0. It's an increasing curve. We'll say that this is increasing curve. Understood? So we'll have one real and two imaginary. As it is a cubic, it will have 3 roots, isn't it? So one real and two imaginary. Understood? I'll also give you one great example like this. We have, let's suppose, x power 9 plus 8x plus 5, one curve. This is the best route, best rule. No need to keep mug up those concepts. I am telling you differentiation. Best. If you differentiate, what will you get? Tell me f dash of x. Can I say 9x power 8 plus 8? Will this always be greater than 0? Yes. So guys, total 9 roots. You will say 1 real, 8 imaginary. And imaginary must be occurring in pairs. So we have even numbers. So that means they are occurring in pairs. These all will be in pairs. Don't need to mug up those concepts, Papi Reddy. Differentiation, this is the best method. Differentiate it, get it. You can understand whether real or imaginary. And you can get it easily. Understood? This is the best rule I'm telling you now. Don't mug up any other concept. Okay? Hello. Differentiate, check whether increasing, decreasing. Then you can do. Come on. Okay, guys. 2 cos square x by 2 plus sine square is greater than this thing. Has one real solution, no real, more than one, anything like that. Guys, whenever we have been given these period functions, we draw graphs. But graphs is difficult to hear. And guys, whenever we see reciprocal, our eyes should lit up. Huh? You have to think that, okay, this is reciprocal kind of concept. Whenever we have reciprocal concept, x power 4 plus ax plus d. If you differentiate this, Vivek, we'll get 4x cube plus a. So this will be depending, this we cannot say generally, right? Obviously we cannot say. Why? Because we don't know the value, because it's a cubic. Neither we know a. That will depend. Okay, that will depend on x and a values. Okay, because if it is what a square, then we could have obviously managed to do it. Okay, so guys, what we do is whenever we reciprocals are involved, we apply am greater than or equal to am. Can I say that, guys, RHS, if you just look at the RHS, can I say x square plus 1 by x square will always be greater than or equal to by 2, will be always greater than or equal to root of cancel. We are getting what? Square plus 1 by x square will always be more than 2. So the RHS is always more than 2. This RHS more than 2. Now what about the LHS? See guys, its maximum value at the moment, you will be thinking that, sir, this will also become 1, this also will become 1, will be 2. So they will have some intersection. Can cos square x by 2 and sin square x be becoming 1 at the same time? Never. Can these two become 1 at the same time? Never. Cos square x by 2 and sin square x will never become 1 at the same time. Yes. So this is always less than 2. You know, because this is between 0 to 1. Is 0 to 1 and 0 to 1. So we'll say that LHS is always less than 2. So yes, LHS can't be even 2 for that matter. I told you why. Because if it would have been simply cos square x by 2, then we would have told, okay, put x as 0, it will become 1. And then the overall thing will be 2. But here sin square x is also there. Both simultaneously can never become 1. So we'll say that LHS is always less than 2. So guys, LHS not equal to RHS. Will never become equal to RHS. Right? Clear? Chalo guys, one last problem we'll take and then we'll leave the session. The question, the roots equation. Come on everyone. The roots of this equation. Akshi, just check your answer once. Very good, Papi ready. Guys, it's an easy one. Yes, great. So you have to take this as x. Take this as x, guys. From the ocean, if you remove one drop, and I say from here to here is also x. This bracket. Same, right? From an ocean, if you remove one drop, you'll get the same value, isn't it? Yes. From the ocean, if you remove one drop, it will be same. What we'll get? We'll get an equation here. 1 minus minus x is nothing but x. Now square both sides. Now if you square both sides, as soon as you square both sides, guys, what are we getting? We're getting x square equals to square plus. So guys, whose roots are this? Roots of this equation is what? Omega and square, which I've already told in detail. Okay. So guys, that is what we have for today. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed the session. We'll be coming up with many more like this. One advanced session also is waiting, okay, for this. Guys, definitely don't worry. Coming up, whatever you guys are we'll be definitely do it. Yes, Papi Reddy, put up the question quickly. I'll answer that. Okay, guys. So please do not forget to subscribe to this obviously amazing channel of JEE English, and do not forget to like the video, guys. Everyone watching, please like the video, guys. Do not forget to install this amazing app of Unacademy's learning app, and definitely, guys, go to the IIT section in the plus category. Click on get subscribed. As soon as you do that, you can obviously use the code of AJ Live. As soon as you use the code of AJ Live, you can proceed to pay. Okay. Okay. So guys, 7,000 is the price for 1 month, and you can obviously that will be costing for 6,300. You can try it for a month. Yes, definitely, Vivek. I'll be taking one limits class also. Revision will be coming up very soon of limit. Don't worry. Okay, so guys, just if you're circumspect, you can try it for a month and then you get the plan. Okay. Okay. Also, guys, AJ Live is the code which you have to use for obviously taking these plus subscription, guys. If you proceed to pay using EMI, you will be getting massive discount. Okay, let's take Papi Reddy's doubt. Papi Reddy is saying 1, 2, 3 till 50, right? Three numbers are selected such that they are in AP. Let's suppose these three numbers are A, B, C. Papi Reddy, what we can say is that we'll be getting what? B equals A plus C by 2, right? Right? So what we can say is that A plus C equals to 2B. Okay, so this is an even number, right? 2B is even. So forget about B. If you take AC, will you get the value of B? Yes. Right? So what we will say is that we have to select A and C, let's suppose, such that their sum is even. Sum is an even number. So can I say first case will be both are even, second case will be both odd. That's it. You have to frame it like that. Both even means you can take from 2, 4, first case will be what? From 2, 4, 6, 8, that will be what? 20 C2, right? 20 C2. You have to select two things out of 20. Similarly, for odd also, from 1, 3, 5 till 19, you have to select two. So this also will be what? 20 C2 plus 20 C2 divided by, sorry, 25, I think, right? 25, yeah. We have 25. 25 C2 plus 25 C2 upon 50, the answer. Got it? Fine. So guys, that is it. Abhinav SC is the code you have to use. And guys, do not forget to join this Unacademy Combat. Guys, here you have to obviously take the most, you have to take the most newest version and download the latest version right now from the app. Please download the latest version, guys. That is very important. I'll be supportive this, and then you can win lots of rewards and prizes on this particular platform. Okay, do not forget that, guys. My revision series has started. I'm going to come up with more and more interesting things next session, complex, and then we'll be doing limits as well. So guys, everything is up for grabs. Please be regular on this platform, subscribe it, and do not forget to like the video. Also guys, my YouTube timings are obviously 5:30 p.m. general. Okay, this is the timing. You have to be there regularly at this. Guys, 7 p.m. is class. Also, after using the code of AJ Live, you can come on to Papi Reddy. You understood the doubt? Okay, is the doubt clear now? Okay. Also, guys, there are two courses running currently. Now I'm starting with next with calculus, vectors, crash course. Crash course, everything will be done in detail. And guys, every topic will be covered. So please, if you are targeting to one, you can join the crash course right now. Okay, do not wait for a bit. And then, guys, obviously, amazing faculty, Rahul sir. Okay. Also, guys, this is the detailed batch. You can join this detailed batch. Obviously, amazingly well in this 1000 JE. So come at 8 p.m. for this amazing I'm teaching along with Rahul sir, Rohit sir. The batches is running right now. Please don't forget to come over there. There'll be amazing quizzes, amazing doubt clearing sessions. There'll be wonderful DPP events, guys, which you have to solve. And after that, you need not do anything. Anything is not required apart from that. Okay, guys. Hello. Thanks a lot for joining the session. Do not forget to like the video. Okay, guys, please like this video and share it with your friends. Do not forget to subscribe to this amazing channel. Download it right now. Do not forget to do that. And do remember that my code is AJ Live, and what you have to use for subscribing to Academy Plus. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the session. Please